Well, hi there, food friends. It's Kevin.
Hi there, and I'm Ralph behind the camera.
And welcome to Cavalcade of Food. And Ralph, we are going to fix ourselves a little something to drink.
But healthy.
But healthy. Yeah. So actually, we're going to make ourselves a real quick little banana smoothie, one of our favorite things that we love.
And it's going to be healthy because we're going to use light rum. Just kidding.
Well, actually, we're not. This is going to be a non-alcoholic, but drink. We're going to use we have some really ripe bananas. Mm-hmm. Now, sometimes when we're in the store, I'll see ripe bananas, and they're, like 20 cents a pound or whatever. And, of course, always great for making, like, banana muffins and banana bread and banana cake. So I had some really ripe bananas, and they were really getting ripe. And I didn't have time to make a cake or anything like that in a recipe. So a good thing to do is peel them, slice them up, put them in a freezer bag.
Really?
And throw them in the freezer and make banana ice cubes.
I've never done that. So wait a minute. So what are you going to do with those?
Well, we're going to make a smoothie.
Oh, okay.
But we're going to use frozen bananas. Okay? So, again, smoothies are always about everything being really cold, right?
Right.
So, anyway, we're going to have our frozen bananas. But this also gives us an opportunity to do a little vintage appliance tour.
Oh, nice.
And so, something we've been trying to do since we love our vintage appliances, and we try to use them whenever possible. And so, of course, we have our large appliances that we use, our large vintage appliances like our Terrace Top Range, but we also have a lot of small appliances, mixers and blenders and things like that.
That's very cool. You just got that, didn't you?
Yeah, not too long ago, yeah. So this is a Waring Blendor. Blendor.
But
see, it's not D-E-R,
right,
it's D-O-R.
Blendor.
That's Waring used that term, Blendor. And this is Waring, by the way. There was a band leader named Fred Waring and his Pennsylvanians. He designed this blender because, believe it or not, I know it seems like what would a big band leader doing making an appliance? Fred Waring used to like to have parties and entertain and make these drinks like daiquiris and things like that. And at the time, it was all hand mixing and very difficult. So he came up with his own contraption machine for blending. And anyway, so it became of course, other companies made blenders as well. But his was, you can see, Waring Blendor.
So he got a patent because necessity is the mother of invention, and he needed a certain kind of blender?
Well, yeah, for making daiquiris.
For making those drinks. So something that would handle ice, maybe?
Yes, exactly. So this says Waring Blendor, New York City.
Wow.
New York, New York. Okay?
Top in town.
And then what I really like about this, so this is sort of in chrome.
Yeah,
it's heavy.
Looks very... kind of science fiction-y almost.
Yeah, sometimes people call this a beehive style. Oster was another very popular, they still make blenders, but they had a kind of more rounded, but sort of this cascading base. But this is the Waring
I've still seen
chrome.
Oster. What happened to Waring? Are they still around?
Yeah, they're still around. I don't know who owns Waring now, but anyways, this is...
Oh, I like how the cords...
But see, look how it's got these little tabs that come out, and it really is perfect. Neat. Helps you keep the cord wound up,
and it makes it so that you can just use the length that you need.
Yeah, great. There's so many innovations on this blender. Now this is just 2-speed. I have some other blenders that came along later in the 50s that have 12 buttons on them. Puree and Frappe and Liquify.
Yeah, that's what I've got one of those, and I rarely use anything more than 2 or 3.
Off, low, high.
And then there's strawberry, and then banana, and then daiquiri.
So you can see, Ralph, here when you turn the switch. So here's this centerpiece is what drives the inside of the blender. See it go there? It's like it's going to take off like a rocket.
Yeah.
Okay, and then here is the carafe. Now, this was very much a Waring trademark. See how it's kind of, they called this a clover leaf design?
Ah,
okay?
yes.
But, I mean, it's a cool shape,
Mm-hmm.
but it actually serves a purpose because you can see here, there are these 4 prongs that come up, and this fits exactly like so to keep the carafe in place.
Ah, that's
okay?
important because of all that movement. And
Exactly. So this piece goes into here, and this is what turns the inside, right?
blade.
The blade on the inside. Something else that they had is they had this sort of removable handle.
Really?
So if you see, I don't know if the camera could pick it up, but on the edge it has your marks, cups and ounces. So 4 cups, 3 cups, 2 cups, 1 cup, half cup, 4, 8, 16, 32 ounce. And then for cleaning, watch this. Press, turn,
What?
lift.
Oh, that's cool. So it just
See?
comes
right
out
off.
for cleaning. Plus, it turns this into like a pitcher
Yeah.
or like a big glass.
So isn't that handy? So anyways.
Yeah. Well, you know, the when you had the motor running, it really created a smell that took me back. Do you guys remember when you were little and
It's
you're
that electrical, that
it's like
ozone.
almost like to me it smells almost like burnt rubber a little bit,
Yeah.
but it's like when our moms would get the blender going when we were little, I would remember the smell of like I identified burnt rubber smell or gears or something with a delicious treat because we only use the blender for certain treats.
But nothing's really burning. It's just sort of that's it from the motor and the
Yeah.
oil and the. So here's the lid.
What
by
year
the
do
way.
you think this is from?
You know what? I'm hoping that some of my friends out there, like Hans, who probably has 600 of these blenders, he might actually know. But I'm going to guess that this is most likely from the late 50s or early 60s. I could be wrong, but if I had to put it, I'd put it in that time. And here's our lid. This is sort of an ingenious thing.
Wow.
So that, of course, fits on. And then you have the cap.
Detachable cap.
Which this is actually has a marking on the inside. You probably won't be able to see it, but it says 2 ounces.
Oh, you can use that for the shots.
So you can, right, if you're measuring, right, yeah, liquor or anything else. The other thing is, what's nice is why you see blenders with sort of a removable top, this is a great tool if you're making, say, salad dressing or even a mayonnaise or something like that.
Why is that?
You're pouring the oil in a slow stream as it's mixing.
I see, yeah.
Okay?
So that's like a splash guard almost.
Exactly. So
Plus it detaches for easy cleaning.
So there it is. So this is our Waring blender, and we're going to put this into service here with our banana smoothie. So here's what I've got. I've got 2 bananas here frozen, okay?
Sliced and frozen.
Yeah, and I got 2 cups of OJ. So let's put our orange juice in first. Then we're going to put in a little bit of honey. The bananas are sweet because, of course, they were super ripe. You know, the OJ has a little bit of acid, so we're going to put in about a tablespoon here of honey.
I think is that honey from our friend Roger?
Yeah, from our friend Roger in St. Clair, Michigan.
He has a little honey farm, or used to.
And then we got our 2 bananas. In it goes.
Plop,
All right. You ready?
Yes. What's the advantage of having the bananas frozen for this?
Well, it just keeps everything really cold.
Oh, okay. I see you also have ice cubes in a
Yes.
cup over there.
So we're gonna. There we go. Look at that. You sort of see the cyclonic action here.
Ah, the cyclonic reaction. Yep.
Yep. Now I'm gonna get a glass here. Oh, it's nice and thick. I think the frozen bananas, as opposed to putting fresh bananas in there, also help thicken it up. Oh, that's good. You know, of course you have the banana, but the orange juice gives it just that, kind of rounds it out so it's not over banana-y, and then you get just the sweet.
Keeps it tropical, almost probably like a pina colada, because
try a sip of that.
Oh, that's refreshing.
Isn't that good?
Yeah. I think I'd put a little more honey in it myself, but I think it's good.
You would think you should have a little sweeter?
Maybe.
So, all right. So, you know what? Sorry, we got honey. And this is good local honey from a local, from our friend Roger, who had a, what do you call it? Is it avi? No, that's birds. There's a word for the beehive.
Beehive.
Anyways, we'll mix that in. But really, how quiet that blender is. I mean, there's a lot of power in this.
Yeah.
Here, get a shot in there so you can see it do its thing.
Wow.
Isn't that nice? Okay.
Surprised you could do that without it going all over.
So, talk about simple. I didn't even put any ice in it. If you wanted it colder or a little chunkier, you could throw a few ice cubes in it.
Like almost more of a slushy than a smoothie. Okay.
But I don't want to water down the flavor too much.
I'm thinking too, other things that might be good in there, health-wise, and just for a little zing, maybe some fresh ginger.
You could put ginger in there. If you had a couple of strawberries, you could throw that in there. Pineapple would be excellent in
Pineapple.
there. Yeah.
But not onions or yams.
But not onions or yams, no. But pineapple would be great in there.
You mean like this one?
Yeah, like that one. It's not quite ripe yet, but anyways, what we really wanted to do is we wanted to use up these ripe bananas that we had. Again, you know what? If you don't have an immediate use for them, before you have to throw them away because they're so ripe, peel them, slice them up, put them in a freezer bag, throw them in the freezer. And then you know what? You can make yourself a wonderful smoothie like we did tonight with our orange
banana honey smoothie.
Yep. And do it in one of your great old blenders if you're a crazy vintage appliance collector like me. So, you know what? We had a great time making our smoothie with you. Hope you had a great time being with us.
Here's to ya.
Here's to ya.
Dziękuję.
Thank you very much, our Waring Blendor, for doing your job in helping to create this delicious smoothie. So you know what? We'll see you next time right here on Cavalcade of Food. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you.